Micah Frankel, CageMinds.com. We have with us, joining us, she will be in the main event September 27th, Triple A MMA IX, rock solid. Joining us, Nohime Dennison. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. We're 11 days away from a highly anticipated fight, and this is your second straight training camp thinking about the same opponent. So, how ready are you for this fight?
Really, I was totally just talking about that this morning. I was just saying how I felt like this training camp feels like the longest camp I've ever had in my life. And it's because I just had Natalie Roy on my mind for the last 3 months. It's good. It was nice that from the last time I trained, stuff happened. I took some time off. Because I'm into CrossFit now, so I did a CrossFit competition. So it kept my mind off of the fight a little bit, but she was still in the back of my mind. And then right after that, the competition, I had to go right into training. So it feels good, but I'm ready for it to be. I'm ready for the fight. I'm so ready for this fight.
So last time, we know it was fight week when the fight got canceled. So when you found out you weren't going to be able to fight, from then, how long was it before the CrossFit competition? How long did you take off from MMA training?
Oh, I probably took off truthfully, I'm trying to think when the last fight was. It was supposed to be in May, I think.
It was June 14th, I believe.
Okay, see, there you go. You're the best. So it was about I took off 2 months, 8 weeks. So I can get ready for my CrossFit competition. And then my CrossFit comp was August 9th and 10th. And that Monday I started training again. So I've been training, I don't know, about 6 weeks now. I think this could be my 7th week for this fight.
So how was...
Plenty of time.
So how was changing it up, doing something different, getting into the CrossFit and doing that competition?
It was awesome. It was nice, just a different mindset because you're not in there you're kind of against yourself in the CrossFit, competition, and it helped me get a lot stronger and still keep the weight down because it's a lot of endurance exercises, a lot of sweating. You don't really lift a whole lot of heavy. So it was. I think because of that, my endurance has gone up, and my strength has I've gotten so much stronger. So I'm glad that I took that time off and ended up doing CrossFit.
Was that something that you had planned, no matter whether the fight had happened or not, or was it something because of the disappointment you're like, let me take a step back, regroup, do something else, because you already kind of knew this was the next fight again?
No, I already had it planned. I was already going to do the competition because I started CrossFit about 1.5 years ago. So I knew that was coming up, and I was going to just try to juggle both. And I was still training and still doing CrossFit twice a week. But then as soon as the fight was canceled, I just dove right into CrossFit completely.
And then what was it like from that, diving back into training? What was the difference in feeling after, like you said, doing the endurance and feeling that muscle? What's it like now back in the MMA training?
Oh, it's pretty awesome. I can totally feel the difference in my strength. And I feel like I'm in such better shape. But you had right when going back into MMA because I haven't been in the cage for a couple years, I think. So it still was mentally trying to get myself mentally focused, mentally ready to just start on grappling and wrestling, start my kickboxing again, start just boxing, getting into that. It's a lot more training. So you have to mentally be strong for it. And I think I transitioned pretty good. Considering I had already thought about it 2 months prior, and I was already into it. But it took me a week to really get back in the groove of things.
Well, talking about that, the delay, and it had been a while since you fought. With that delay, I looked it up. It's actually now it'll be a couple days over 3 years since your last MMA fight when you step in there. Yeah.
You know what? I'm lucky enough to have where I train at, because I've been boxing a lot since my last MMA fight, but I'm lucky enough that I have lots of the girls that train there, and even the guys, when they have fights, they'll call me to pull me in to work on their circles and stuff. So it's not like I haven't done it at all, but I haven't done it for myself. But it was a little rough because you go from like just boxing training, you know, you just go, all you do is train boxing. That's all you do. And you know, you condition, you hit mitts, run or whatever. Now, with MMA, you have jiu-jitsu, you have wrestling, you know, you have the sprint, you have conditioning, you have all these new workouts, extra workouts that you have to cram into your day. So it takes a toll. But I feel great. Like I've been digging at it really, really hard. I have like a wrestling coach and a conditioning coach. I have great training partners that are there for me anytime that I need to help me. So I feel like I'm not rusty. I'm not rusty. I feel like I didn't even take a step out of the cage. I feel great.
Talking about the team, there was two things I wanted you to comment on. One, it was, what was it like getting ready when everyone was getting ready there? I mean, their fights were just a couple weeks ago. Tara, Michelle, Jody, and then also from watching all three of them fight, plus to what were your thoughts on Julie and the job she did of matchmaking for that event, because I'm sure that you watched it. Can you touch on all of that?
Yes, it was like perfect. I love that they all had their camps like kind of in with mine, so we got to help each other out. And them, like especially Michelle, because she was getting ready, you know, she got ready for that title fight. She was just so amped and so focused, and it helped me like to be like, all right, that's what I want to do. That's like she, you know, pushed me. So did Jody. So did Tara. It was amazing. Like I couldn't ask for better sparring partners, especially when we all get to train together. That's the best. Because we're all there to work hard. And I thought Jules did great with matchmaking. Jules knows what she's doing. I love watching her commentate every single time. I miss her because she's in Kansas City now. I totally wish she was here because she was a great part of the team. But you know, she's doing great out there. I was pumped. Like I was so proud of all the girls, all of them. Peanut did amazing. Like she just dominated. Jody, she won, like, and I knew she won. It just took her a little time to get warmed up, but when she got warmed up, it was all from there, and Tara just looked like she was having a great time. So the girls did good. They just motivate me to go out there and do the same.
That's great. I loved watching the event. I figured, was there a difference in when you guys are in that level of intensity, when you're all training for a fight, compared to when you're just individually helping each other for a fight?
Totally. Because if we're all like training for a fight, we're all in there in a circle. We're all trying to, you know, give it. We're not there to take each other's heads off, but we're there to push as much as we possibly can when we're all training. Because I want it, they want it, we all need it. And then even when you're just in there sparring, sometimes you just keep going in there sparring. You're just like, oh, I'm cool, I'm chill, whatever. You don't have that that extra push that you know that you need whenever you're actually getting ready for a fight. Sometimes you need to just chill out. It's going to be like, you can't go hard every single time.
Getting ready for a fight and pushing yourself. Your opponent's planning to do that. She has the proposition of, after fighting you, having a fight on Legacy here on October 17th. So just a little bit. Do you feel that you could possibly be being overlooked then?
You know what? I think that's what they think. But it doesn't even bother me. She can think what she wants. You know, it's going to be a whole different story when we get in the cage. And, you know, I'm not saying I'm going to win. I'm not going to say I'm going to lose. But when she, you know, if I do win, she's going to be very disappointed because she actually thought that she, you know, was comfortable enough to sign with Legacy thinking that she's going to beat me and then go on to fight Angelica. So we'll see. I mean, you know, it's like, whatever. I'm there to fight her, and that's it. I try not to look past that.
You guys had the stare down in the cage afterwards. We're glad to see it didn't go all Bellator and crazy.
Yeah.
But did you take anything from being able to watch your opponent fight for 30 seconds live?
You know what? I do know, like, her go-to is, like, just straight ahead and then grab you, and she likes to grab and get in the clinch, throw those knees. Like, and that's all I've seen so far. So, you know, she's Muay Thai, so of course she's going to go for the clinch. So that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting that, and then she's training with Crystal Chow right now, so I'm expecting, you know, for her to try to take me down, you know, clinch, maybe take down from the clinch. So I've been working on everything. Anything that I possibly think that could come at me, whether it be from her or, you know, anybody else. Like, I'm still just training.
I bet we're pushing for time by now. I know that there's people you got to thank. You want to go for that?
I'm sorry, what was that?
That we're pushing for time. I'm keeping you a little longer than I said I was going to. Who did you want to thank?
Who do I think?
Thank.
Oh, who do I want to thank? Oh, thank you, sweetie. Dude, I'd like to thank, you know, Jackson's Winklejohn's MMA Gym, Winks Gym and Fitness, Turning Point, Big Barn CrossFit, all my girls at the gym, my parents, EatFitABQ.com, my family, my husband, and thank you. And, of course, thank you, Orthos Promotions, for giving me the opportunity to fight. So I just appreciate what everybody's done for me and all the support of all the fans and my family. And it's pretty cool. Like, I'm glad that, you know, us girls get the headline. It's pretty awesome. I'm super pumped. I'm super stoked. I can't wait to get in the cage.
An exciting main event. It's been months in anticipation. I'm so excited for it. Everyone, it's Triple A MMA IX, Rock Solid, Camel Rock Casino. We'll see you guys all up there on September 27th for an amazing card. And again, thank you for the time.
Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it.